Hello and welcome to another episode of the Hardcore Ironman series. This is episode 6. In this episode, I was going to start it off by completing Royal Trouble, but to do that I need 40 Slayer. Before I get 40 Slayer, I was going to do Animal Magnesium, I think it is, to get the Ava's accumulator or something like that picks up the ammo. Again, I'm terrible with the pronunciation of the words of some of these RuneScape items and places. So yeah, we're going to go complete Animal Magnesium. Magnesium? I think that's how you say it. And then I'm going to get 40 Slayer, which at the moment I currently have 34 Slayer, so I only need 6 levels for that. I've done 6 tasks so far, and I'm already getting Slayer points. I'm doing the Xanaris Slayer Master. I find that to be a good one to do. It's fast XP and whatnot, so I'll be doing that. And then after I get 40 Slayer, I will do Royal Trouble to continue my miscellanea gatherings, I guess you could say, so I can get more items from that. So yep, now I'll see you in a moment when I'm completed Animal Magnesium. Animal Magnesium done. 1 quest point, 3,500 woodcutting XP, 1,000 Slayer XP. Actually, that's not too bad as well. And I'm up to 100 quest points. That's awesome. That's going to push me closer to the Legends quest, which I eventually want to get done. But at the moment, I now have an Ava's accumulator. Let's just trade Ava for you can buy arrows and things like that as well from here. And then, okay, looks like I've got this one, the middle one. Can I get a second one, or do I need, or an attractor and also 75 steel arrows? Probably, of course. Like, why not put 75 in the shop? You could just buy it there and go from there. Anyway, not to worry, I probably won't need it. Now I'm going to go to the Gnome Stronghold to go into the Slayer Cave to fight Hellhounds so that I can get closer to 40 Slayer. So I'll safe spot them, and I wanted to get this so that I stopped wasting so many bone bolts. I was using so many. I started off with 12,000 when I was 13 range, which that's gotten me a fair way, but I'd love to save at least the 60% of them that I will save from now on. So anyway, I'm going to go do the Hellhound task. Okay, just before I wanted to do Royal Trouble, I want to get prayer potions. It's been too long without them, so I've got 4 or 5 quests in mind that I'm going to run through very quickly. So I'm going to flash them up so I don't waste too much time on them. But they will be Jungle Potion to start with, ending with My Arms Adventure. Second quest down, Shades of Morton. Big chompy bird humping. Well, big chompy bird hunting is completed. Zorg Flesh Eaters completed. That's the 3rd one down. Let's move on to the next quest. Edgar's Ruse completed. Another quest down. Now that I've done Edgar's Ruse, I'm going to go to the Thai trio thing cleanup. I need to start that. I want to get the shield too for the 5 prayer bonus you can get from those tribal masks, and you craft it into a shield. So I'm going to go do that, and then I'm going to do My Arms Big Adventure, I think it is, to get the Herblore experience. To then I can start making Herblore prayer potions, and then I'm going to do Royal Trouble. There we have it, My Arms Big Adventure completed, and another disease-free herb patch. So I've got one here in Troll Stronghold and one in Hosidius. So now I get to start Royal Trouble. I have made my first batch of prayer potions. I have 30 in the bank now. I got 38 Herblore just before starting this quest, which was good timing, because I sort of needed the prayer potions to beat the big bird rock. That was an interesting fight. But yeah, so now I'm going to go to Miscellanea and start Royal Trouble. I'm going to complete that quest. Then I want to do some Red Chinchompa hunting, because I really would love to get up to 75 Hunter as well, so I can get Royal Moonlight Moths in a jar. So just to have as much prayer restoration ability is sort of the goal at the moment. And I need to go to Valamore to in the main city to thieve from wealthy citizens in order to get my cash stack back up, because at the moment it's very low. It's about 220k, and I want to give more money to Miscellanea to make sure I'm getting the maximum amount of return from that kingdom. Anyway, I'm going to go do Royal Trouble now. Finally, Royal Trouble is now completed. So that's really awesome. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'll see what levels I got. I got 41 Slayer, 64 hit points, and my combat level is now up to 76. I'm going to go into here and okay, now I can get add some more people to get what I need from the island. I'm still thinking I really want to focus on herbs, as that's going to be the hardest thing to do. Now, the other thing I'm thinking of doing is, do I go mahogany or teak? Because I know in construction, a really good Ironman construction method is to do with the mythical cape, and you need teak logs for that. So I'm thinking I put this into teak, and I'll throw these into here. I'm going to leave herb lore at this for the moment, because I really do need to get some herbs, and I don't have any seeds at the moment. I need to really work on thieving and go do Master Farmers eventually as well. But at the moment, I'm sort of done with quests for a little while. What I am going to do is I'm going to put in the rest of my coin stack. So now I've got no cash on my account, and I've got 429,000 in the coffers here at Miscellanea. I want to go do Wealthy Citizens for a little bit to get my cash stack back. I'm thinking I'll do it up to a mil, because I'm going to need that for the next stage of quests and things I want to do. I do want to go do Red Chin Chompers as well, so I'll go do that. And I want to get 75 Hunter from that so I can do Moonlight Moths. So that's the short-term goals, and I know a few episodes ago I said I do want to get to Pest Control and do more Temporos, and I need to go back and do Agility every day to work it up. So I'll fit those in where I can. I don't know if I'll be doing Pest Control just yet, but I will eventually get to Pest Control, because I want that armor and the buffs you get from the helms. So anyway, I'm going to go to Valamore, and you should see the account with 1,000,000 gold coins in it next. Hello, and I'm back. I was doing my grind for Hunter and getting some cash, so I ended up getting up to 350k cash, and then I went and did some hunting rumors, and I caught some red chinchompers. I have 100 of those in the bank. I want to get a lot more of those, but right now I wanted to go back and do, oh hang on, what is this? Oh, I need the rope over here, I think. I wanted to go back and do Watchtower, and I want to also do Hand in the Sand, so I can start getting 84 buckets of sand a day by speaking to what's his name? I want to say Bert, but I could be wrong. So yeah, I'm going to do the Watchtower. That would be a good quest to do, because then I can teleport to Yanil, because eventually I will get into the Magic Guild and do that. In the meantime, I've also actually done Recipe for Disaster parts, so I've done 3 parts of that. There was the Pirate Pete part. I wanted to do that part in order to get the breathe underwater apparatus fishbowl, so that I can actually do my large gigantic seaweed things, whatever they're called. So I need to start doing those alongside my birdhouse runs, and I did a few other. I did the Goblin Generals as well, and one other. I only just did it. God, my memory's terrible. Can't remember. But anyway, yeah, I'm well off actually finishing Recipe for Disaster, but it is good to start knocking it out of the way, just because it takes so long to do anyway. So I'm going to do Watchtower, and you'll see me complete that in just a moment. Okay, this should be the Watchtower completed. I'm guessing this is a small cutscene and a 15k XP magic drop and 4 quest points. Awesome. That's really good. Watchtower requires earth runes, lore and earth runes. So I'm going to go do Hand in the Sand now, so that I can get that out of the way and start claiming the buckets of sand. Hand in the Sand completed. Alright, I'm going to go talk to Bert and get my first daily 84 buckets of sand. And then I'm going to think about my next stage. Actually, I've got to do a birdhouse run, so I'll go do that. Alright, just completing another birdhouse run and giant seaweed run. I've actually gone back to agility pyramid to get my cash stack up a bit, so I've completed about 20 laps because I want to do 50k agility experience a day. I'll do that with a mix of agility pyramid and rooftops, because agility pyramid is rather slow, but that'll just generate some cash I'll need for miscellanea and just my general progression. But also I'm still doing hunter. I still want to get 75 hunter to get moonlight moths in a jar to get prayer recovery XP. And rumors, I'm actually doing rumors as part of that hunter grind. I was going to do mostly red chinchompers, but I'm thinking I might just do red chinchompers as I need them, when I want to throw them at a sort of a group of enemies to sort of do quick slayer and things like that. I did an Anku task a while back, and I realised that in the catacombs of Kourend I could have walked them to a point where they were all sitting on the same tile, and then if I had red chinchompers and 55 range at the time, I could have just thrown them down, or whatever the word is to when you throw a chinchomper at an enemy. So yeah, I will go get red chinchompers as I need to, but I will be doing mostly hunter rumors until level 75 hunter. I'm very close to 75 agility, only 60k XP away from that. I also did get 61 thieving from doing wealthy citizens. I want to get that up to 75 thieving so I can steal from gem stalls in, I think it is Tazar, in the Tazar city. But yeah, I'm still doing that. And I'll be doing some questing and things as I'm going as well. But mostly I'll just be doing hunter at the moment because I really want to get 75 hunter. I also did note, let me know in the comments as well if anyone knows if a snowy night is a good food source for an Ironman. When I was capturing them and putting them in jars, they're worth about 3k per jar, and when you release it you get 15 hit points. It does act like a potion though, so that's really interesting. I just wanted to see if anyone knows if that's actually a good food source, if anyone's played an Ironman before and they use that. But I will capture them because it makes my bank look good when I've got a few in there. Oh crap, I didn't put my tools back in my leprechaun. Go down and take that off, and I'll put that back in here. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to head back to agility pyramid and get a few more laps done and get a bit more GP, and then I'll go back to hunting rumors in the midst of doing my birdhouse runs and giant seaweed runs. So anyway, I'll see you when I've achieved a new milestone. I should have been recording. I can't believe I was just about to open. I had 11 hunters loot sacks adept to open. I finally got level 72 hunter, so I've started my first expert rumor, but I got a gilded hunter headwear and the Quetzal whistle enhanced blueprint, which was pretty crazy. So I'm going to open the next 10 and see what I get. I really hope I get the huntsman's kit, I think it is, but we'll just see what we get. Blessed shards, yes. You get so much good stuff from these. Oh, U-logs out of that too. And I'm keen to see the adept ones as well. Alright, so not much in the other ones, but the hunter's headpiece, that's an awesome upgrade. And the enhanced Quastil. Oh god, my pronunciation in this game is terrible. But anyway, I'm going to continue hunting because I still want to get to level 75 so I can get moonlight moths. And yeah, we'll continue the grind. Hey, just want to do a quick update on this. I'm doing my rumors, so I've done 54 rumors so far, and I gotta say I'm loving the sunlight antelopes. These are probably my most favourite thing in Rune OSRS to hunt. Sorry, stumbling my words there. Yeah, they're just unbelievably good. Really enjoy them, and they never seem to fail the trap. When I do the Arctic saber-tooth Kiats, I think they're called, or whatever they're called, they can actually fail falling into this a lot, and they jump over an awful lot. But the antelope, on the other hand, don't think I've ever seen it fail. So you get sunfire splinters, and you get a heap of you get the antelopes too, which will be used for, I think it's the crossbow, and you get the crossbow ammunition, the hunter's crossbow, which I should eventually get. They're also worth a fair bit, so if you're a main, you actually get a fair bit of money here if you do this consistently. So yeah, just wanted to do an update on the Sunlight Antelope, and well done Jagex. This is a really fun hunting creature. Okay, just going to do a quick opening of 10 expert loot sacks. We'll see if we can get another piece of the hunter's armor. Oh, redwood logs, nice. 3, 4, 2, 1. No, we didn't. Did I get any rana weed? No. Teak logs, some yew logs. Yeah, just some general stuff, some bird nests and blessed bone shards. So anyway, that's alright. I'll get another 10 eventually anyway. So I need 2 more pieces. I need the bottom, I think it's 2 or 3 more pieces. I've only got the head and the top, so I need the other pieces yet. New milestone, 75 agility achieved, and I've got the cash stack just shy of $1 million, 40k off $1 million. I'm going to go for the 75 hunter in just a moment as well. So and after I do a birdhouse run, but 75 agility. Agility pyramid is really good. I've done over 113 laps, and that's a lot of money in the coffers to be used on the Ironman progression. All right, I'm going to go do a bird run, and then I'll get hunter up to level 75. Alright, and there we have it, 75 Hunter has been achieved. I can now go do Moonlight Moths, so as soon as I finish off this rumour, I shall go and do that so that I've got a really good source of prayer XP. Anyway, I'll see you when I've collected a few Moonlight Moths. And I have just completed the Easy Lumbridge Diary. I want to go and complete the medium diary straight after as well. I double checked, I had all the requirements for it, so this, when I get the Explorer's Ring 2, I should be able to teleport to the farm patch, so I can add another herb patch to my run. Alright, just got the Mithril Grapple hook. I was in the Ancient Cavern just to kill the undead warriors floating around in there. And I was testing out the Moonlight Moth mix. This is really good as a prayer renewal. It's only a 2 dose, so it'll restore to 44 points, but it's so easy to make. So this will probably be my prayer renewal for a while, because I want to save up my prayer potions for when I really need them. But now I'm able to complete off the, where is it here? The Lumbridge and Drenal Journal. So I'll do the medium tasks for that, and I do want to do the Ardoin medium tasks as well, as well, because they will give me 3 daily teleports for each of these tasks to 2 separate patches that I can mix in with my farming runs. So that's the plan. I'm going to go do those now. And there we have it. The easy medium diaries have been done. So I can now teleport. I got energy, alchemy, where is it? Teleport. So I'll be able to teleport 3 times a day to this. And it's actually, it gives me a prayer bonus. That's really good. I probably won't use it because I'll never take off my Ring of Life, because I want to try and save my hardcore status for as long as possible. Knowing me, I'll probably die to something stupid. So having the Ring of Life never leave the ring spot is going to be good. But now I'm going to go and do the medium Ardoin diaries. I'll see you once I've completed that. Alright, just wanted to do a quick update before I get the Ardoin diaries 2 completed. So at the moment I was working, and I have actually AFK'd 60 range. So I was 54, but I'm now up to level 60. I am continuing to do my farm runs and birdhouse runs. I'm almost level 76 hunter, and I've gotten up to 60 farming. And I've gotten 41 herb lore by just cleaning the herbs that I get as I get them. I've made over 300 compost, so as you can see in my leprechaun here, there's 300 is it a leprechaun actually? Yeah, it's a leprechaun. I can see 300 composts, ultra composts, and a few other things going on. I also went to the tithe minigame. I just did 2 quick rounds of 100 seeds each to get the auto weed, just so that when I can't use the allotment patches because I don't have anything to grow at certain times, I won't have to reweed them later. So I actually do have a plan over the next probably all day tomorrow. I do want to get Morning's End Part 2 completed. That is going to require doing underground pass, Regicide, Roving Elves, Song of the Elves, I think, a heap of quests, but I will go over it. So I'm going to do a marathon run on that tomorrow. I'm going to start with Underground Pass, and I'm going to go all the way through to Morning's End Part 2. So I'm going to get all the requirements first, because I did realise that in order to get the Ardoin Diaries 2 done, the medium diaries, I do need to do Underground Pass. So I need to equip Ivan's upgraded staff, or upgrade an Ivan staff. So I've got to do that. So yeah, that's going to be sort of the goal for tomorrow, to get right to the end of Morning's End Part 2 completed. And yeah, that's going to be basically what I'll be working on. In the meantime, I will continue to do runs and little things here and there. I do have 65 crafting as well. Been cutting some gems, so I will work on a few other things. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow when I start more Underground Pass. So the next clip you should see in just a moment is Underground Pass. Alright, I'm going to start Underground Pass. I'm just heading back to my bank. I think I should probably take a shield or something in my offhand. What I'll use is... actually, I'll take my Aviator's accumulator as well. And... am I blind? Yep, just my anti-fire should be good for that. Because I won't need my Ardoin cape. But that'll be for the range. Alright, you're going to head to the Ardoin Castle and start the quest, Underground Pass. The idea of all of this is to get right through to Morning's End Part 2. So that's where I would really like this episode to end. So this is the start. Going to head all the way through all the quests to Morning's End Part 2. If I can't progress any further at some point, I'll pull the episode up there and let you know future plans for it. But yeah, I think I should be able to get through the whole lot. Anyway, I'll see you when I finish Underground Pass. There we go, Underground Pass completed. Alright, I'm going to go do a quick birdhouse run, and then I'm going to move on to the next quest. I think it's Regicide, but I'm not sure. Anyway, I'll check that in a sec, and I'm also going to go upgrade the Ivan staff, because I'll need that for the Ardoin Diaries. This should be Regicide completed in just a moment. Yep, there we go. Got a fair bit of agility XP from that as well. I also did want to mention that before I did Underground Pass, I got half the level between 75 and 76 agility, and I should get level 76 agility tomorrow. I want to finish that off. I also got 15k coins, that's not too bad, and am ready to start the next quest. I believe it is Roving Elves, so I'm going to go complete that, and you should see that completed in just a moment. Okay, this should be Roving Elves completed. I'll probably take a bow in this quest, so here we go. I don't like running and hiding behind mushrooms. What? Give me the bow. Yeah, that's the top one. Alright, so and there we have it. 1 quest point, 10,000 strength XP, and a crystal bow. Nice. Alright, now we'll move on to the next quest. I think is that it now? I think here we go. Morning's End Part 1. What did that just say? I love being a keyboard warrior, going straight through, using spacebar to get through all... Oh no, they're about to move. Great. That didn't start Morning End Part 1, probably because I don't have... You're kidding me. Sheep Herder. Oh my god. Alright, I'm going to go do Sheep Herder, and then I'll come back and find these two idiots again and start Morning's End Part 1. Alright. There we go. Quick quest done, Sheep Herder. Now we can move on to Morning's End Part 1. Alright, and there we have it. Morning's End Part 1 completed. Oh, I didn't even realise you get that much thieving XP. That got me a level too. Awesome. 2 quest points, and I should be able to start Morning's End Part 2, I think. Yeah, why not? Let's just start it now. Perfect. Jumps into it. I think I have everything except a death talisman or 50 items asked of you by a dwarf. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be fun. Anyway, I've got the rest, and I get 60,000 agility experience at the end of that, and I'll be able to do death runes once I get to 65 rune crafting, because I do want to get back to Guardians of the Rift. I am running low on lore runes at the moment. Well, anyway, I'm going to start Morning's End Part 2. Alright, just completed the medium Ardoin Diaries. I have put Morning's End Part 2 on hold. I've basically finished the quest, but like everything with an Iron Man, the Death Talisman is a pain in the ass. Nothing drops it, and I don't want to fill out the 50 items list. I mean, when I saw the list, I almost fell over. I was like, this is absolute rubbish. Why the hell would Jagex put this in like this? Just to make life difficult for Ironman by the sounds of it. So instead, I've got to get 77 rune crafting anyway, so I might as well do Guardians of the Rift, and when I get a catalytic talisman, I'll just use that to complete the quest. I'm sure I'll get one between levels 60 and 77, unless I go super dry on a 1 in 200 drop. So yeah, I'm going to do Guardians of the Rift, and once I finish that, I will go back and complete Morning's End Part 2. But that'll close out this episode. So if you did like the video, please like the video, as I just said, or comment down below. Any comment would be great. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. And if you did like to see more of this content, please subscribe to the channel. It means the world to me to see a community growing in this. Even a small one is just awesome. Some of the comments I'm getting are great, and it gives me so much motivation to make sure I do this. I really am enjoying my Iron Man experience. It's changed my whole outlook on playing RuneScape, I'll be honest, so I might do a video on that in the future as well. But yeah, that'll do for this episode. I will see you in the next one.